Hey all, hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Kingdom Things Podcast with me, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment alert. So are you? Why Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are all dimensions, frequencies within the oneness of all things, grand creation, infinite creation, the Most High God, or God, prime source, having a human experience. In order to grow and evolve human culture, simultaneously grow and evolve our soul evolution, simultaneously growing and evolving all of creation or all of God or all of infinite existence. Within Kingdom Things Podcast, I use my spiritual gifts, psychic abilities, extrasensory perception to channel energies and messages from the oneness of all things, to assist us, humanity, as we awaken in mass to our existential nature, our rudimentary truths, our existence beyond our ancestral paradigms of limitation, belief, or finite, or the illusions of being just human, only human. The truth is we are limitless energies, having an experience, playing a game called being a human of planet Earth, in order to grow and evolve all things, as biblically prophesied, to rejuvenate and uplift all of God's creation, to assist with the rejuvenation and upliftment of all of creation. Which brings me to the human dharmic purpose. I channel from the Most High Creator that the human being is created to be limitless potentials in the tangible, or the mirror of the divine. Full circle moment alert. We are not the first beings or only beings to be infinite or limitless potentials in the tangible. But our experience, our evolution, the makings of us, have it so that our human nature, human being of planet Earth, human culture of the universe is, as we are not the only bipedal men in the universe or in the galactic creation within God's creation. I will link below in the reference content the channeled installments of Kingdom Things Podcast, in which I channel about just this thing, the evolution of the bipedal men, the awakening of the bipedal man, the solidification of the bipedal man within galactic creation within the universe, to proliferate beyond this universe, to help grow and evolve all of God's creation. The history of our human culture, our bipedal man heritage, is one in which the divine says we are to serve as a beacon of unconditional love, or the mastery that everything within ourselves is a projection. Everything within ourselves projects into our reality. So everything within our reality, the universal principle of correspondence, as below, so above, everything in our reality is a mirror of the energies in which we are at in any given moment. It's about us being inquisitive about our nature, about our existence, about the evolution of us, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, in order to grow and evolve our nature, ourselves, and in turn, grow and evolve all of God's creation, which brings me to the Kingdom Things Podcast call to action. Sit with yourself for at least 30 minutes a day, every day. Ask yourself, hey self, what do I need to know? Hey soul, hey limitless potentials. What do I need to know to become more of my abundant, most limitless truths? To embody the energies of my most limitless truths. Did I say 30 minutes? It's switched. I've been guided to now say 1 hour. I might have said an hour. Sit with yourself for at least 1 hour a day, every day. It doesn't have to be in one sitting. You can do 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, or 30, 30, 45, 15, however you want to do it. Just carve out that time during your 24-hour period to sit with yourself. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey limitless potentials, what do I need to know to become come into greater alignment with my universal presence, my limitless truths, for the upliftment of all things. All beings, all things. Wait for the answers, because they will present to you in epiphanies, or however your authentic frequency or your soul's journey presents universal correspondence. However that works out for you. I channeled within Frequential Patterning Part 1, which is a Kingdom Things Podcast installment. Frequential Patterning Part 1, there are an infinite number of energies within creation. And there are an infinite number of ways to perceive the infinite numbers of energies within the creation. I say that to say the way you relate and the intimacy that you have with the universe or your limitless nature might look different from other people, but that's okay. That's your intimate truth. Wait for the answer. Ask yourself, hey self, hey limitless potential, what do I need to know? Ask for the answers as they will present to you. I also channeled energy is a concept, is a paradigm. within creation. So we're going to be gifted understandings in the masses, paradigms beyond the paradigms that we knew of existence, which is going to help us grow and evolve ourselves. Because when we evolve our consciousness, in the way that we're able to perceive other paradigms of reality, we're evolving the self, right? Which brings me to the Kardashian prophecy. Within 1,000 years, we will have graduated to a Kardashian 2/3 level civilization. The Kardashian scale is a measurement by an astronomer whom channeled guidelines to perceive the evolution of galactic civilizations. So the Kardashian scale, Kardashian model is a guideline when it comes to the energy a colony is able to leverage or utilize. The amount of energy that a colony is able to leverage or utilize signifies the level of the civilization. Now, when I channeled this, the divine told me, I'm gonna link it below, the episode, the Kardashian prophecy episode. I was channeling type 10 civilization, and they were like, "Hey, Ashley, I'm glowing, baby. The illumination is beautiful. Whoa." The type 10 civilization, whom brought into my conscious awareness, the Kardashian model stated, "Hey, Ashley, don't be too strict on what is in each civilization, type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 to type 30. Don't be too strict about the different paradigms that you'll find within the different civilization types. What it should really spark within humanity is our natural disposition to grow and evolve. We were created to grow and evolve into more. We don't have to be afraid about endings or doomsday. As we fear, the things that we fear are the things in which we manifest. We can focus our thought patterns and become inquisitive about ourselves. What is the spirit trying to show me about myself? To supersede the fear and align with more abundant thought patterns that are aligned with the energies to manifest what we want to create. We came into existence to grow and evolve infinitely. Myself, my journey of my rapid spiritual awakening has been cataloged in Kingdom Things podcast. It was a part of my awakening process. The divine was like, "Hey, Ashley, start a podcast, Kingdom Things podcast." Within the podcast is where I channel my spiritual inheritance, the remembrance of who I am. I am slated to be a part of the first family of the planet within 50 years. And we will have a one government, a united government of our planet, of our one planet, which is symbolic, a manifestation of us coming home to our oneness that is God, the oneness that is universal consciousness, the oneness that is our existential nature, our limitless potentials. We are all one. We are all one in limitless potentials. We have the illusion of perception or dimensionality or form in order to contribute towards evolution and the experience of evolution, as the experience of evolution is an infinite journey. My rapid spiritual awakening journey has been cataloged, much of it in Kingdom Things podcast. So I started my spiritual awakening journey with a hatchling disposition. And that's what this Kingdom Things podcast transmission is about. We are going to be channeling source codes through the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation is a benevolent disposition, benevolently dispositioned faction sanction of energies, universal forces, sources, as well as beings who embody these universal forces and sources to help create unity, peace within the cosmos, within galactic creation. I also channel galactic creation is a iota of infinite existence. Within the Kingdom Things podcast installment titled Humans Ashamed of Being Human plus Galactic Experiment, I'll link this episode below within under the reference content within the description. This transmission is in regards to the Hatchling energy. Again, we're going to channel source codes through the Galactic Federation, or infinite limitless potentials, energies of remembrance through the Galactic Federation. These energies are intended to excite our remembrance, activate our genome, align us with energies and vibrations and thought patterns that will remember that we've always been. We are going to be speaking of hatchling energies, but truly everything in God's creation is happening at this moment. Everything in creation is happening at this moment. Everything always exists. There truly is no alpha and omega, or beginning and end, or end and beginning. There truly is no alpha and omega. There is only infinite existence that is always taking place, or transforming into new perceptions or dimensionality to create the illusion of evolution, to create the illusion of form, to create the illusion of existence, to create the illusion of paradigms. Because what is always what is. It's our perception of what is and which changes. We are going to be channeling the Galactic Federation. They're going to be channeling source codes to the Galactic Federation. Hatchling energy. I began my spiritual awakening journey in hatchling energy, or feeling like an orphan, or forgetting my rudimentary, basic origins. The fact that I am an infinite energy having a human experience within the galactic creation of a galactic being to grow and evolve the galaxies. Not only that, this experiment called being a galactic being, we've been a part of since the beginning of the dawn of space and time, of the galactic creation. We are one energy that has existed since the beginning of space and time, since the beginning of the galactic creation. And we've had many what we call lifetimes, many experiences in many realms, dimensions, planets, in order to garner the wisdom or perceptions or evolution or spiritual gifts, wisdoms, in order to contribute in every space and time in which we manifest within, in order to contribute our authentic pigment brushstroke on the canvas to create a bigger picture. We are one energy. Humanity, we are one energy that has always existed since the beginning of space and time. And then beyond that, there were other paradigms in which we existed as one energy. And now we are the human culture of planet Earth. We are humans of planet Earth. This one energy has evolved into humans of planet Earth in order to remember, come out of our gestational phase or the makings of us, to remember that we've always existed and that we're having this human experience. And we've graduated our human experience into infinite beings of galactic creation, of God's creation, in order to add as vibrant pigments on a canvas of a bigger picture, a greater story. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast 2033 prophecy. By the year 2033, we will be in the energies of consciousness evolution, mass spiritual awakening, to understand that we are a human culture, planet Earth, with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty. As disease, death, war, famine, poverty were all manifestations of the makings of us. We are being birthed out of our hatchling energy, or our stark amnesia, where it's a joke. We perceive it. Our hatching energies put us in a disposition where we have disbelief in our rudimentary existence, our basic existence. It's a joke when our governments declassify documents in regards to alien, ET, extraterrestrial, interdimensional contact. in existence is a joke to us because we were dispositioned in a hatchling energy, where we were in stark amnesia to the fact that we've always existed in many forms, many shapes, many dimensions, many realms. We are awakening, and I've channeled many of our ancestral forces in which we are one with. We are all one with Moses, Jesus, or Rabbi Yeshua, Buddha. I haven't channeled Krishna formally, but Krishna's energy has been present in the podcast the whole time, because Krishna's energy is an emanation energy. We're all emanation energy. The archangels are emanation energies. Channeled Buddha. I've channeled the Atlantean, Lao Tzu, King David, King Solomon, Helena Blavatsky, and many other ancestral forces in which we are one with. We are all this ancient, ever-existing energy manifested in the illusion of unique presence. And this is something that I've been grappling with internally. You mean I'm not unique in a greater truth? I'm a part of one big energy in a greater truth. We lived in a colony that is dispositioned for using our emanation or our energy, the energy in which we are, to create darkness or the illusion of separation or needing to be unique or have a niche or a brand in order to capitalize off of your brand or niche, selling to each other the illusion of difference, when the truth is we're one emanation, we're one life force source energy. And coming back home, as all of God's creation is coming back home, or remembering our united front, the energy of the oneness in which we are, we get to supersede the darkness, shine light, supersede the darkness. Light is being shined on our darkness to reveal the mechanism, the factory in which we have been contributing within as our old human culture, our humanism, where we sold our emanation or our life force source ancient energy, always infinitely existing energy, for fear. Because whenever we see ourselves as separate, it is a lack poverty consciousness mentality, and which has existed since the beginning of the galactic creation, space and time. We see it playing, this ancient story playing out in our news now, our planet fighting over minerals and resources, when we are infinite emanation. We chose before to sell our infinite emanation potentials to play the game of finite, of lack, of poverty. And this is because we chose our hatchling energy. We chose to calibrate to our hatchling energy, or the stark amnesiatic disposition that only knows, that only knew. Now, what can I have now? What can I get now? I need to survive. I'm the only one. I'm just me. Who can I trust? No one. And this energy was created from the beginning of source, truly, as we terraformed, shapeshift into the illusion of separation from this whole energy. We shapeshift into the illusion of, I'll put a picture here that perfectly exemplifies this. We shapeshift into the illusion of separation from wholeness. It creates a fear, a trauma, a conscious choice to forget. as we stem from this whole beautiful, lustrous, fulfilling, abundant energy of infinite. And we fragment in order to create evolution. Everything that we experience is to evolve us into more. Maha Avatar Babaji taught me, hey Ashley, everything we experience is to create evolution, or more of us, or more abundance, more surplus. As we are infinite, but as we grow and evolve, we get to expand into greater vibrancies of our infinite nature. Or the new unconditional love energy, creator energy. We are in an epoch in God's creation where the human being of planet Earth gets to be the mastery of unconditional love in the tangible, or with the illusion of finite, or within galactic creation and beyond. The mastery of everything in my reality is a projection of me. Let me love on myself. Let me get to know myself. Let me evolve myself into alignment with my limitless potentials, my greater wisdom. The divine wants to know the Most High wants to know, what do we create? We call it a big bang. We are in a big bang in God's creation. It's not just humans of planet Earth that are adjusting to new ways of life, new ways of existence, new patterns of thoughts, new energies of embodiments. It's all of God's creation. And how did we get to this big bang of that manifests? For us, it's manifesting limitless potentials, remembrance of our limitless potentials in the tangible. And we get to grow and glean and evolve for infinity. There's no disease, no death, no war, no fear, no world peace, no poverty. And perceive how the makings of us, our existence, grows and evolves to other dimensions of creation, or we are being welcomed back into the galactic creation. The conscious remembrance that we are beings, citizens of a galactic colony of infinite, many infinite other beings and species and dimensions and realms and planets of creation. We get to learn about ourselves, how this epoch in creation is growing and evolving us. We get to share our wisdoms with the other species and planets and realms, just as the other species and planets and realms will share their wisdom with us. And as we grow and evolve together, this is the age of unconditional love. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the Big Bang, the new Big Bang. I'm going to go ahead and sit back, and the Galactic Federation, again, channeling source codes, will come through and channel through myself. I'm going to channel transcendentally. So I will close my eyes. You're more than welcome to close your eyes as well, to be able to welcome in any energies that want to help you uplift you and align you to remembrance of your limitless potentials. Thank you ahead of time, Galactic Federation, the Most High, oneness of all things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. The illusion of control in which you have sought since the beginning of space and time. Ashley eloquently gave a synopsis of your existence, dear humans. You've always existed. Since the beginning of space and time, you are one energy that has dwelled within many realms as many beings on many planets, warred with yourself, or within the one energy with the illusion of separation, different royal houses, different planets, different species fighting for oil or resources. We say oil to quantify resources, to metaphorically speak of resources. You, since the beginning of space and time, are one energy that had the illusion of different royal houses, different planets, different species that warred and fought to remember, or to be incarnated on the planet as human beings of planet Earth, to awaken to the fact that you're one energy. Every person on the planet, you know each other very well because you're the one energy that has spent time, all of time, together to grow and evolve all of existence. Thank you, Ashley. I channeled through the podcast. We thought we were being shunned by our Creator. We perceived that we were being condemned by our Creator. It's biblical. The truth is, we shunned our Creator. Redemption. I'll link redemption part 1, redemption in the comments, where myself and Rabbi Yeshua, or Jesus Christ, channeled a sermon in regards to just this thing. We shunned our Creator. We weren't condemned. We shunned our Creator, as through all of space and time, we evolved into such a disparity consciousness, or hatchling energy, a new Creator energy, new beingness energy, a stark amnesia, where we turned our nose up to any energy or any force that was attempted to tell us what to do, attempted to control us. You can't control me, says the hatchling energy, in which we all are. Let's meet the hatchling energy within ourselves that thinks it can dominate universal intelligence, or source, or the Most High. Let's meet the hatchling energy within ourselves that believes that we know best. Although our consciousness and our internal environment says, hey, do this. And we're like, no, you can't tell me what to do. And we all have this dialogue going on inside of us, even if you can't consciously perceive it. Sit with yourself. Hey, hatchling energy, what's up? Hey, source, limitless potentials. How do I help me evolve my hatchling energy into universal alignment? Yes, we are a new Creator being within God's creation. But remember that God's creation is new within itself, because we are in an epoch where everything is becoming new or rejuvenated or refreshed. We all have this disposition within ourselves in some way within our existence. It's about meeting the hatchling energy, asking our limitless potential, hey, how do I grow and evolve this hatchling energy into universal alignment for the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things? I want to thank y'all so much for joining me within this Kingdom Things podcast transmission. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? Thank you for asking this question. What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are all dimensions of the oneness of all things. We all know each other very well. Sit with ourselves 1 hour a day. Again, the call to action, referencing to the call to action, sit with yourself 1 hour a day and ask yourself, hey, limitless potentials, help me get into alignment with the remembrance of my limitless potentials, my most abundant existence for the upliftment of all things, of myself, of all things. We are one with the self. We are one with all things. Don't forget to follow Kingdom Things Podcast on Spotify. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow Kingdom Things Podcast on TikTok, at Kingdom Things Podcast on Facebook, at Kingdom Things Podcast on Instagram, to join the Kingdom Things Podcast journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. I also channel healing energies and uplifting messages. We have powwow sessions where we calm through our energies. We channel energies from the multiverse, the oneness of all things, to break through karmic knots or limiting beliefs within our human, within our form, within our creation, within our energy, to grow and evolve into more of our limitless potentials. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is linked below. It's available to stream on YouTube. I also channel healing energies and messages within my music, Ashley-Nicole music, so many genres. It's one of my passions that I really love. I love evolving and growing. And I love the fact that this passion of mine was always, I couldn't always perceive it, but was always intricately woven into my divine purpose, my dharmic purpose, as I heal myself and I channel the healing energies and messages within the music. I hope there's many lyrics, genres, all types of genres. I sing all types of genres, energies, messages that help you evolve into more of your limitless potential. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. A lot of really fun, uplifting content over there. Ashley-Nicole music. We have Dancery, where we choreograph dance moves to my music catalog. We dance together, AM workouts on live. I also record my recording sessions as well. So you can perceive my process is super healing, and I channel wisdoms, and I share the wisdoms within the recording process. I'm also offering one-on-one powwow sessions. So the one-on-one powwow sessions are available to book. Healing Home Square Portal link is in the description of this video. What happens is I type it up, I channel as a dissertation style. I channel energies and messages in which the oneness of all things wants you to experience in order to break through limiting beliefs within your ancestry or your energy, to align with more of your limitless conscious, limitless potentials, spiritual activations, soul gifts, to help you evolve, help you evolve into more of your limitless potentials. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which has been a part of my rapid spiritual awakening journey. It's a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school, Manhattan Prep. A lot of things happen to her, existential crises, to help her catalyze onto her spiritual awakening journey, to remember who she is in her dharmic purpose, or in a greater consciousness expansion, or the oneness of all things, her existential truths. The 3rd part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is my other half. It's the divine counterpart twin flame journey back home to God inside, or expanded consciousness, or awareness, remembrance, waking up out of the amnesiac state, or limiting belief of separation from the oneness of all things, or the divine, or the omnipotent energy that is God. My other half, one soul, 2 bodies. Over many lifetimes they incarnate, and they know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime, each love story. There's a few love stories in the book. It's really beautiful. Each love story, the consciousness evolutionary status of the humankind of planet Earth says that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which love, under which circumstances, the book is prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available to purchase in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing digital copies, it's 3 separate digital copies, totaling $29.97 plus tax. If you want all physical copies, the first 2 parts, Asia's story, comes in a paperback book, 1 paperback book. The 3rd part comes out in a separate paperback book, $29.98 plus tax. The links are below. Specified links for digital as well as physical copies are below in the description of this Kingdom Things podcast transmission. Lastly, but certainly not least, Asia's story, the animated series, spawns from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, spawns from the oneness of all things. It is Asia's story, the animated series, is available to stream within on YouTube. AP Short Stories on YouTube is linked below. My author's channel on YouTube. I actually channel a lot of my existential wisdoms and interdimensional the interdimensional experiences that I have conscious awareness of. I channel them within the animated series. It's really cool, really, really dope, really, really fun, really, really super prophetic. And for this time, Age of Aquarius, awakening our hatchling energy to the remembrance of our limitless potentials. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are love and your truth. Choose to give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you perceive more of your limitless potentials. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.
My name is Asia, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my Atum's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which there is no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on Earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.